On November 1st, SNAP benefits are going to stop going out to about 40 million people, according to the Trump administration. And I'm sure pretty much everybody has heard about this at some point from the news by now. I mean, it's a pretty massive deal. A big part of the problem I have with this, besides the fact that you're taking food from millions and millions of people who need it right at the beginning of the holidays, no less, the way they're trying to make it out makes it even worse. They're trying to make it out like they're only taking things away from corrupt people or people abusing the system or things like that, and it's just not true. Hi all, I'm Marlon with ChronicPainWarriorsUnited. I hope y'all are having a great week so far. Let's jump right into this. So on November 1st, SNAP benefits to the tune of about $8 billion a month will stop going out to about 40 million Americans. Veterans, elderly people, all kinds of Americans who need help with food all over the country for all kinds of reasons. And like I said at the beginning, my biggest problem with the Trump administration and how they're portraying this is that they're just, stopping fraud, waste, and abuse. And it's just not true. Even their own websites basically say like this right here. It just says, we're out of money to pay for these things. And until the Democrats give us what we want, this is going to be the situation going forward. I mean, it says that on more than one of the websites, but this one that I'm showing y'all now to my right, it's Looney Tune. And another thing that makes me pretty angry is the federal government, when it's running and when it's not shut down like this and they're just going through their daily business, cost about $8.5 to $10 billion a day to run, depending on who you ask. You're talking about $8 billion a month, $8 to $9 billion a month for SNAP for 40-something million people. Y'all get where I'm going? $8 to $10 billion a day to run the government. But yet, one of the first things they want to do as the well runs drier and drier is to start cutting food from people. And I really believe on some level that they're doing these types of things to inflict as much pain as possible across the board to try and force to try and basically force the other side into acquiescing. But they're playing chicken over things. The whole big argument comes down to basically the Obamacare subsidies. And the Republicans want them completely stripped out. They want to finish destroying the Affordable Care Act completely. It's been Trump's thing for a long time. One of the big problems with that is the subsidies are one of the only popular parts of Obamacare. It's sort of a losing argument. At the same time, they're trying to blame Democrats for shutting down the government while they hold the White House, Congress, and the Senate, the House of Representatives and the Senate. It's a really difficult argument to make. Most people aren't going to care about the minutia of Senate rules and bringing together continuing resolutions from the House and Senate. People don't care about their minutia and bullshit. What they're going to care about is they don't have food to put on the table. Their social security checks aren't going out. There's all kinds of things that this is now impacting Americans' lives in ways that is criminal. And it's all because our government and our politicians are literally acting like a banana republic. We are the wealthiest nation on earth. There is no call for this at all. If our politicians and bureaucrats were not robbing us blind, we would have more than enough money to help everybody that needs it. Medically, food, whatever, housing, all of it. We would have more than enough, And the American people do not begrudge helping people who truly need it. They just don't. And millions of these people truly need it. Then I'm finishing up. This is not going to be a long video. Then on top of that, you have them running programs like they're doing in South America right now, spending huge amounts of money to blow up little boats with 10 to 12 cartel members on it and a little bit of cocaine or heroin or fentanyl. And we're using aircraft carrier. There's an aircraft carrier group down there. We're using attack helicopters. We're using munitions that cost massive amounts of money to destroy little boats and get video. That's really what they want, is the political video. It's political theater, and they're using the military to do it. It'll achieve nothing. It will not stop the flow of drugs. It won't even slow it down a little bit. And yet they're spending huge amounts of money on stuff like that while they're about to start cutting off people's food right before the holidays. Our government, guys, is way out of bounds.